friends, this is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I'm your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. Welcome. Okay, let's get started. Today's question is share some of your favorite foods from your kitchen pantry. And I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to show you my refrigerator, my freezer, and whatever else food I have in my pantry. We call it the little country store. But I'm not going to pam around and talk about every little thing that's in here. But just to let you know, and so you can see what's in here. But I am going to discuss a few things that are in here. And it's just a regular old pantry. We are staying away from processed foods and flours and stuff now. So a lot of it's just going to be hanging around for a while. And, okay. So that's my pantry. Really quick, this is what's in my refrigerator. Lots of cottage cheese, beans, that's shrimp in the bag, eggs, lemon juice, because I have a tree. Leftovers, hummus. Oh my goodness, you guys can see, I really don't want to go through every little thing because this video will be too long. Queso fresco, cheese, salami, deli meat. Down here is lemons and cabbage and spinach. Down there I have like tortillas. I have the 100-calorie tortillas for Blue Eyes. He gets to have one in the morning. Over here in the freezer we've got steak and hamburger meat that I make with pork meat. It's together, so it's already degreased. It usually comes like this, and then I just cook it all up and then I degrease it. Chicken, green beans, whipped cream, lots of berries, strawberries, cherries, blueberries. I do real butter, so I have butter, condiments of all kinds, lots of salsa, almond breeze. This is crush, not crystallite, but crush grape. All right, guys, and moving along. Okay, so this is the other freezer. Now he can have corn on the cob, and well, I can have corn on the cob too, but I like buying these little ones because you portion them out. They're just this little, and he's been eating two. I eat one whenever it calls for. I buy these and already these are bell peppers, and I cut them up so that I can have them for stir frying stuff and just freeze them. Got peas. These are stir fry things on this side. He loves cauliflower mash. Oh my goodness, just loves it. I just put a little bit of butter, salt, and pepper. No cheese, no nothing. Just like mashed potatoes. This is lentils that I made too much of. I try and make my own beans. Lots of vegetables there. Let's see, Brussels sprouts. Broccoli is on that side. Down here we have some more meat. I didn't say that I had fish, but I always have fish. There's fish down there. Green beans from the farmers that send us goodies sometimes. I know you can't hardly see this, but this is chicken and more fish, chicken wings, and he likes these. And on thin bread, I'll give him this. It's the Beefy Patties Flame Grilled Ballpark, and we didn't know that Ballpark made them, and it's not. The stats are not that bad. Next to the refrigerator and freezer, I have fruit. So I'll have bananas, and I have apples and oranges. In here, thin bread, and this is the olive kind. It's Italian herb, and it's for the burgers, and it's thin bread. And down there, I have almonds. Yeah, I know you can't hardly see that, but it's almonds in Tupperware and walnuts. So that was my pantry, my freezer, my refrigerator, things around the house. And I get questions like all the time. I get asked, well, what snacks do you snack on if you don't do protein bars and stuff? Well, there was a time when I first started out, I did do protein bars, but then I realized, guys, and this is just for me, I'm not saying it for you, because I know a lot of you just love your protein bars, and that's fine and dandy, especially if you're exercising and you need to go to something really quick at the end of a workout and stuff. But for me, I don't do all that. I mean, my walking is basically my lifestyle now. My walking and my elliptical and my rebounder is my lifestyle. Okay? I don't push myself to do more right now because of my knee. It looks like I just might need I might need a knee replacement sooner or later. So I don't push it because I don't, you know, you get older, you got to take care of yourself. Okay. So one of the things, and my Blue Eyes is really enjoying this too. So I just thought, I have it made, I might as well show you now. This is called, I think it's called, I might have it right here. I use pistachio, sugar-free, and, oh, I don't have my glasses on. And I think it's called Watergate salad. So it's right on the back of the pistachio. And the only thing that I do different, it asks for crushed pineapple, and I do the no added sugar crushed pineapple. 1 box of this, Cool Whip, and I add cottage cheese for the protein. And it is so yummy. Look, it's just amazing. And it just is. It's very delicious if you like, you know, stuff like that. So, and, you know, you're talking about sugar-free, and I portion him out. I take a scoop, an ice cream scooper, and just scoop it, and I say, that's your portion. And he's learning, and you know, it's good for me too. I still measure everything out, and he sees that I measure everything out, so he's getting used to it. There was a time I didn't do all that, and now with his health issues, and I will give you an update. But what I want to do with, just really quick, I know I'm on Proofwlsworks, but what I want to do about Blue Eyes, because everyone's asking me about him, is I want him to update you guys. So we're going to sit down and talk in another video. Okay, another idea that I do with pudding is I'll do banana cream, sugar-free banana cream, cut up some bananas, and make like a banana pudding with bananas. I know everybody knows that, but if you add cottage cheese to it, you're adding protein. So, and you know, even protein powder. Well, even on this, but Blue Eyes is not going to go with the protein powder. So he can taste the difference, he says. Okay, another thing I like to crunch. If you notice, I'm not really a sweet person. I'm more like into a salty, crunchy type of thing. So these have been really good. Now, the only thing is that you really have to portion these out. Unless you're going to sit down and eat 300 calories all at one time, because you're talking about 120 calories, 45 of that is fat. So you really, really want to be careful. If you can't handle yourself around these, don't buy them, because they're that good. But they have all kinds of flavors. I like the light salted and the Caesar. And there's, again, I'm not wearing my glasses. There is 5 grams of protein in this, and 16 carbs, 3 fibers. You take 3 away from the carbs, so you got 13 carbs. 1 sugar. So it's a really good snack. I portion them out. I can get up to 4 portions out of 1. It says 3.5, but I can get 4. I can usually get 4. Another thing that I like to buy, and these are in the store now. You used to have to order them, but not anymore. And they're just apple. They're just hydrated apples. And I can do that in my own dehydrator, right? But for some reason, mine don't come out as crunchy as these. So I just buy them. And this also has really good stats. You're talking about real fruits, so I don't count the sugars as much. But anyway, this is two portions. I don't really want to take all day telling you all the stats, but just the ideas, because people ask me about my snack ideas. These are lentil crisps that I find at Ross from time to time. I don't see them at the stores, but they look like this, and I use these for my hummus. And then monkey food. I paid $1 for them. They're really tasty. Sometimes you can find things like that at World Market and stuff like that. So these I buy at Costco. They're black bean, and they look like this. These are amazing stats because you're talking about black beans. They look like that. Very thin. Also hummus, beans on beans. It's a win-win situation, right? always have this on hand. I know you guys know what this is. Quinoa. I have on Facebook how to make quinoa fluffy and not mushy. I get so many questions. I made mine mushy. I made mine watery. So finally, somebody come up with a video, a professional video, and I put it up on my Facebook. I am Gastricrose, and if you want me to Facebook you, please tell me you know me from YouTube and that you saw this video. Because a lot of people, they just send me people, and I don't know if they know me or what. Okay. Now, every once in a while, you get tempted for cake or something like that, right? Especially my blue eyes. He can have a slice, a portion, not... I don't want to have a cake out so that he can see it and want more of it, right? So, this is a good alternative. It's mug cake mix that I have I found on YouTube many years ago and decided this is what we're going to have, and I don't use it very often. But that when I do, all it is, you got to get the angel food cake, the kind that you just add water. Simply add water. Because the other ones, they come with certain things in them. And this is just the powder. And this is all protein because it's basically egg whites, right? Angel food is cake. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these and then maybe spice cake, maybe chocolate cake, maybe white cake. Mix also the one that you just, whatever. Just one of this and one of whatever you like. But you got to have the angel food cake. Otherwise it won't happen for you. Then you mix it together. You shake it up and you mix it together. Once you get the mix together, you're going to do 3 tablespoons of the mix to 1 tablespoon of water. Mix it up. Put it in your microwave for 1 minute or less. My sister says it's less on hers, but my microwave is 1 minute exactly. You got the perfect little cake. And you can top it with your whipped cream, pudding. It's amazing. And for us that, are on our weight loss surgery, add your puddings, add your protein to it. It's delicious. And then I just mix you can find coconut that has no sugar on it, just plain old real coconut, and raisins. And I already have it set here, so all I do is I put it in the mug and mix it together when he feels like something more than just the cake. And I'll add almonds to it or walnuts to it. And it just comes out even better. Thanks for coming by, guys. I apologize for this being so rushed, but I didn't want to do a 20-25 minute video. I didn't. So, and again, I don't do the protein bars only because for me, they are like candy bars. And, I just can't stop at one. So I just don't buy them. Don't keep them in the house. I make my own, and that works for me. So I'll see you when I see you. Go out and be the best you that you know how to be. And please show me what's in your pantry. What's in your refrigerator. I love you, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.